It's time for another training video by Mr. Jaffe. This one is for BobbleFL. This is the bobblehead assignment. We went outside and took pictures, and now it's time to do the post-production part of this, which is in Photoshop. So I'm going to go to my Launchpad, and I'm going to go find Photoshop CC 2018. Get that bad boy started. And I'm going to open up that picture that I found on room 31. So file open, and I'm gonna pick the one I want to use. Okay, unlock the background. I'm gonna go quick, so you could always pause, rewind, and fast forward to the part that you're at. If you're coming into this assignment with it already partially done or almost done. So Command plus to zoom in. For the course, can't see my head, so I'm going to hit the space bar, and I'm going to use the mouse to drag this down. Then I'm going to let go of the space bar, and it goes back to the tool it was. For this, we want to use the quick select tool to make our selection, and that's the fourth tool down. It's a brush, and you can use the bracket keys to make the brush diameter bigger or smaller. Okay. Make it right about that size to get the details of your head. I'm not going to be able to get up into that ear, but there are I can make it smaller when it's time to do that. So I'm going to start in the middle. Remember, with this tool, it's a brush, so you paint the area that you want to select. Don't over select. If you come out and touch the edge, you're going to select outside of the edge. Okay, to fix selections that are too much or not what you want, you go up to the minus option to subtract from the selection. And this time you come from the outside and push, just kind of nudge that marching ant trail into where you want it. And again, it might not be perfect, right? That's okay, because you're going to go back to the plus option, and you're going to try to get some of that stuff back that you lost when you subtracted. And now I'm just kind of coming in and clicking real close to the edge that I want. Tool's somewhat smart, so it's going to remember that you didn't want it there last time and try not to put it there unless, of course, you override that by clicking in that area. Come in here. Okay. Something like that. I got to get the tips of my ears, so I'm going to go ahead and make my brush diameter small enough to get in there, because again, I don't want to touch the edge, just inside of the edge that I want. Oh, look at that, it's kind of snapped right in. Go to the minus option. Just get a little more of that area pulled out. Got a little of my hair there. Maybe right in there. There you go. Got to get my ear back, so I'm going to go back to the plus option. See how I'm jumping between the plus and the minus? And learning how to use this tool. This is a good one. Does a good job. Okay, I'm going to call that done. And now, the best part of this assignment is the song that I made for the procedure of copying, pasting, and resizing. And it's Command T. I'm sorry, let me start. I forgot the lyrics. Oh yeah, Command C, Command V, Command T. Yeah. All right. I'm going to do a Command 0 too. I could see my crop. That was the Command T, not a crop. I'm sorry, it's Command T. It's the transform tool. And notice also on my layers panel that I've got a new layer now. When I did the paste, it took that selection and pasted it on a new layer above my background layer. And I'm going to hold the shift key, go to the corner edit box. I'm going to drag that corner out and reposition. Always click the check when you're done. You could always go back to the move tool if you want to continue to move it. Of course, if you want to resize it again, or Make sure you're on that layer and do a Command T. If you decide you want to make your head even bigger, right? Check. Move tool. There. All right. So we've got that layer. You select one thing at a time. If you have multiple people in this in your picture and you want to make more than one person's head big, you have to go back to layer 0 and then select the next head. Do one head at a time. Trust me on this one. Do one head at a time. And always remember to jump back to that layer 0. Of course, you'll start getting more layers as you do the Command C, Command V, Command T. Yeah. There's that song again. Okay. So you got to get back to layer 0 so you can do that and see that. Because on layer 1, it's just the Batman head. So there's nothing else to select. Get it? So you have to come back here. It all makes sense, doesn't it? All right. When you're done, and of course you could do more than what I did, and I expect more. Like maybe hold the Option key down, and copy another head. See, there's another layer. See that layer? And maybe the trash can needs a Batman head. You never know, right? All right. So now let's say I'm done. This is a big picture, very big image, too big for the web, too big for web starts, too big for your web page. So we got to resize it. First, though, I'm going to do a Command S, and I'm going to call this BobbleFL, and I'm going to keep it as a Photoshop document for my format. Save. Oh, also, let me take you back there. File, save as. Make sure you're in your Documents or Desktop or Downloads folder. If you're in Room 31, you're going to get an error because you can't save there. So don't let that, don't let that stop you, slow you down, or make you lose your stuff, because it will not save there. You have to change the where since you opened this picture off Room 31. Okay, hopefully that you caught that. All right, but for resizing, after I've saved it, I'm going to go Image, Image Size, and you can see make sure you change this to pixels. If it already is not in pixels, make sure it's in pixels here. And 4,752 pixels is way too much. So I'm going to change that to, maybe 600 pixels. Yeah, 600 by 400. That looks good. Click OK. Pretty small. Do a Command 1. That's the size it'll be on your website. Command 0. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger, because our screens are so big. So I'm going to go to my history panel, and I'm going to go up one level so I can undo that resizing that I did and do a Command 0 so I can see this thing again. I'm going to do it again. Image size, and I'm going to make it, let's make it 750 pixels wide by 500. That'll be good. That's better. Command 1. Okay, now I can see more detail. So now I'm going to do a Command S again. So now I've saved my PSD file. I've got all my layers saved, and now I got to get it as a JPEG. We're going to use a JPEG on this one because there are no clear pixels, so we want JPEG. So File, Save As, keep the file name the same. We're going to go here to Format, click the drop-down arrow, go down to JPEG, and then click Save, and then click OK. All right, so now I have in my folder here, got my bobblehead FL right there. See it? See it right there? This would be in your folder, bobblehead FL or BobbleFL.jpg. This is the one I'm going to upload to my photography page or my photo page on WebStarts. I'm not going to do that right now, but you know how to do that. Log into WebStarts, edit your site, go to your photo page, and upload this and label it as BobbleFL. All right? Good job. Thank you very much.